Absolutely.
Every product has been a winner, from the APS we did to the climate case, and now to this day only. Strictly while supplies last. One of my, I think I've done this as a host pick twice now. We're gonna send to you one of the most incredible routers, which is powerful to give you faster speeds online at home. It's the one thing that many of us don't do, and that is upgrade our router. We're gonna do that, but we're gonna do something different. We are also gonna include the range extender.
Love that.
Which means that even in the darkest, deepest corner of the house, in the bedroom, in the living room, in the basement, in the attic, we're gonna give you perfect signal. So you get this, and normally, host pick price is $119.95. First time we did it was $129.95. For today and this day is $96.95. So less than the price of just the router. We are including the range extender. We have one, is it, do we have 1,000 or 2,000? I can't see. Oh, 1,000, 1,062. So what does this do, Joe? Because, I mean, a lot of us, we don't like to talk about modem routers. They seem boring.
Yeah, it does seem boring, but we have so many devices that are connected to it. So what does it do for you? Imagine that green circle down below. That's the initial range of your router. Now, the blue circle is what happens when you use a range extender. We're doubling the range of coverage throughout your entire home. We're getting rid of those dead zones. We're getting rid of those parts of your house where you have zero internet. Is it in the kids' room? Is it downstairs? Is it outside? And not only giving you better range, we're making the internet faster. The most common speed in America is that G on the bottom. It's 54 megabytes. Think of it like miles an hour of a car. Look at the top one. That's 1,750 megabytes. That's your speed, not the one on the bottom. So now you're almost 40 times faster while you're online. If it takes you 40 minutes to download a movie, you do it in just 1 minute. You can upload so many things so much faster now because your internet is so much faster. So that's what this router does. This sends the internet throughout your entire house.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize, like, this is what makes the internet fast. Yes, you pay the internet from your cable company. However, if you have a slow router, then there's no way all your devices can now connect. We teamed up with TPLink, who's the #1 network gear provider on the planet, to give you one of the most amazing speeds, because the wireless AC is the fastest speed. This is also something that they call DualBand. It's being able to talk to more devices now at the same time. This also has gives you guest access on as well, parental controls to keep it nice and safe. We're giving you the speed that you absolutely want to have. But the thing is, most of us have multiple devices on in our home. Think about, what do you have that connects to your house? Adam, I had 23 devices connected to my house when I left today. And you might think, oh, that's crazy. Right. But I have a Ring doorbell and I have a Ring Smart. That's 2 devices right there. My kids have tablets. My 3 of us now have phones. My televisions are smart. And even when your smart TV is not streaming Netflix, it's still connected to the internet. So it's still stealing some of that internet. So what happens is, the most common router in America has 1 antenna. Do you know how many devices that can connect to? Just 1.
That's no good.
This one has 3 antennas, and their design has some new technology called MIMO, which means multiple input, multiple output. So now, Adam, I'm not connecting to 1 device, I'm connecting to dozens of devices now at the same time, because I have these 3 powerful antennas. Plus, you can also rotate them. They're directional, so if you have this downstairs, you can aim it towards the other side. So this is supplying some of the most advanced power we've had. But now, how do you get that range?
Well, how do you do it, Joe?
Well, a lot of us, you go downstairs or you go to your bedroom, you lose the internet. So what happens is, we're giving you this range extender that literally all you do is plug it into a dead spot you have in your house. As soon as you plug it in there, there is a little setup button. You tap that little setup button, it's now going to connect to your existing TP router. It's now going to extend the range throughout the entire home. So you know where you have that dead zone. Is it in the back house? Is it downstairs? Is it upstairs? Plug in that range extender. It's going to work through your router, and now the entire house has high-speed internet.
We just dropped under 1,000 remaining with everybody placing orders, so it is obviously a winner. We've done this many times, and I love Joe's presentation here, because he takes something that is just quite basic in terms of thinking about ordering a router, and he really brings it to life to show you that your everyday is improved if you have a modern day router that is more powerful and more capable. deal. The deal and the reason why this is selling quickly this evening is simply because it's a big offer. You get the range extender included. I mean, I've done this with Joe multiple times, as I said, for host pick, 129, 119, and we always do the song and dance about you get the extender included because it is a big deal. We're now under $100 for the two of them. So if you're like me and you're a bargain hunter, I like to buy things when they're on sale. I do. It's a blessing and a curse because you save money, but I wait and I wait and I wait. I've never done this before, ever. We did just get a question, and I just want to address it. This is not in my host pick. So this host pick that's coming up in about 2 weeks' time was loaded, which is why they agreed to do it for me on Monday night show as a this day only. It's a fabulous offer on a powerful router and the extender, but only for the 1,100 folks that order this evening. There are no other presentations scheduled. Joe's always here with this by itself, but not this, and then this by itself, but not the two together. Normally, that's like $39, $40 when Joe is presenting it. You get both included.
And Adam, the setup on this is extremely easy. Most people will expect, oh, I've got to call my cable company. They have to come out, they have to charge, they have to wait a couple hours. Here's the thing. You have your router that always sits in one room in your house. So just go ahead and replace that existing router you have. Now, the second step is, where do I put my range extender? Well, that's where we have all these dead zones. Do you have a dead zone downstairs? Is it in the back room? Is it upstairs? Anywhere throughout the house, you know where that dead zone is. You plug in your range extender, and that's it. Now you're enjoying that better Wi-Fi. Step one, change out the router. Step two, plug in your range extender, and that's it, you're done. And if you have any questions, TP-Link has amazing technical support. It's based right here in the United States. You can call them up anytime you have questions, and they'll be able to walk you through. Because a lot of times things will change. Like when you have your setup today, that's not all the internet devices you're going to have. Maybe you're going to add something new to your house. Maybe you're going to add a security camera. Maybe you're going to add a smart TV. Who knows what they're going to invent with, but we're always adding more and more technology. If you want to make sure you have the most advanced Wi-Fi in your house, call TP-Link up, and they will make sure your internet speed is optimized. And if you're thinking, this might be too much for me, how slow are all your devices? What happens when you walk out of range of something? Well, a traditional router, what it does is it sends out a signal about 300 feet in every direction. If you're out of that signal, gone. What this one does is has something new called beamforming. It actually sees those devices that are on your network, and it automatically sends a stronger beam or a stronger signal. That way, once you're connected, you stay connected. Plus, this also has something called DualBand. Over on the right side, that's your 2.4 gigahertz. That's what most routers talk to. But you can see they also microwaves and home phones talk at that same frequency. It clutters it down, slows it up. We're also going to give you the 5 gigahertz. You're getting the slow country road, and you're getting the fast highway, because this has that dual band technology. So what does it really mean for you? With dual band, that means you have 2 different signals that are being sent to all your devices, so now more devices can talk to them. Because what happens is the most common router in America has a single band talking to a single device. This one has 2, so Adam, I'm not talking to 1 device. I'm talking to dozens of devices, and I'm also expanding the range because I had that bonus range extender included today.
So those of us that are renting
oh my gosh,
a modem
renting.
router, right?
Yes.
These
equipment charges.
Right, month after month after month, and that's for older technology that's not necessarily able to support what we need in this day and age. When you buy your own, those rental charges stop, and you get so much more power and capability to support all the devices in your home. I know what you're thinking, other than am I going to drop this? You're thinking, well, but can I install this? Because I'm not great with technology, and this does look complicated. Joe, how do you answer your critics?
It's such an easy thing. I'm going to go and turn mine around just for a second and show you. This is how simple it is. So when you get your existing router from your cable company, you unplug that old cable company router, then you plug into the blue internet signal. All you have to do next, you turn it on. You just became a computer technician. That's it. Now, if you have a desktop, that's where you plug in your desktop. Now, all of our other devices, our phones, our tablets, our smart TVs, they will connect via these 3 antennas. Now, most routers have 1 antenna that says 1, 2, 3. So now multiple devices can now be connected at the same time. The other important factor about this, Adam, not only do you get the powerful range extender, but the modem is really, this is like the brains of your entire internet experience. You know, a lot of us are buying 4K televisions. Well, 4K requires a strong signal and requires a fast speed.
Right.
The speed on this is 1,750 megabytes of speed. Now, the most common router in America is 54 megabytes, kind of like miles an hour of a car. If you're going 54 or 1,750, what do you think looks better? Let me show you how much it's going to look better, because I'll show you a chart. That's the most common speed out there on the bottom. Adam, then they came out with wireless in. A lot of people think, oh, that's better. It's not as good as wireless AC. That is the latest generation. That is the fastest signal that's out there in America today. So that gives you now up to 40 times faster. So when you're watching Netflix, what happens in reality when you're streaming is that you're downloading a movie in real time.
Right.
If you have the older router, it takes you about 40 minutes to download a full movie.
Okay.
If you have this, it now takes you 1 minute. So when you're watching your Netflix and then after like 5 minutes, you get that little buffering or it starts to lose quality, it's because your internet speeds are not as fast. And a lot of people think, oh, the internet must be out. The cable company must be having problems. It's not the case. Your router can't handle the speeds. This one can, because there's nothing more advanced than the wireless AC than what we're including today.
Just 3 minutes left, everybody, before our This Day Only comes to a close. It is the only presentation today. About 450, 500 remain with folks placing orders. You can always beat the queue and the rush by going online at hsn.com. The new router is something that will make a noticeable difference in your home, and then the extender will be your new best friend. What's great about the extender, and I'll ask Joe again about it, but you plug this in and you're done. It automatically connects. It will bring you range where you currently don't have it.
That's right.
So if it's upstairs or downstairs, or you live in a home where you just don't get a good signal, as it were, a good Wi-Fi, this will improve that condition and make everything work better. Normally, these are $29 to $39. If you order this evening, we are including the range extender for really virtually no additional charge. Our regular price is $130. We're at $96.95 for both of them together.
And Adam, so many of us, we love to have high-speed internet. But the problem is you think, oh, I've got to pay more money to the cable company. So my cable company, they charge about $6 a month to rent a router. So I got rid of that. First off, you're going to save yourself a tremendous amount of money. And then if you complain to your cable company, they're going to say, well, in order to get better range, now you have to have a range extender. They will charge you two separate items, two separate charges. You're paying about $12 a month to rent this. Where if you take that $12 a month, really in about eight months, now you're paying for your brand new router. That this is designed for the future. Because most of us are using the old technology that was really designed 10 years ago. This first came out last year, but not only are we giving you the power, we're also going to give you the range, which I love. And I looked at my house before I left. I wanted to see how many devices we had. We have 23 devices connected at my home right now, and there are 4 of us. And you might think that's crazy, but with that range, I have my televisions. Almost every TV I have now is a smart TV, because they're all like that. I have a cell phone, my wife has a cell phone, my daughter has a cell phone. That's 3 more items. My parents are staying with me. They both bought their cell phones. That's 2 more items. And I love that. The other day, we had a Memorial Day party. Everybody came over.
Didn't invite me, go on.
Well, so we had a party, and the great thing is, Adam, everyone came over, and all the kids were playing this game called Roblox, and the dad was like, how do you have all these kids playing on their tablets at the same time?
Right.
It's because of my TP-Link router, because this is designed not to connect to one device, but to connect to dozens of devices. Because the dad was like, every time him and his kids get online, the internet goes down to a crawl. It's because you have a single antenna. It can only connect to a single device. With yours today, you have 3 antennas that are connecting to dozens of devices, because this has the latest technology. So Adam, we're giving you the speed, and now we're giving you the ability for everybody to be online and enjoy the internet at the same time.
So you were outside, you were grilling. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, it was delicious. We had this great tri-tip steak. It was marinated perfectly. I loved it.
Sounds scrumptious, Joe. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Nah, I'll never forgive you. Folks, you are all invited to shop for this, of course, this evening. Our This Day Only at our best pricing. Don't forget to ask about HSN Protection Plus. Shop smart and protect it now with no deductibles. We've teamed up with Square Trade, which is an all-state company. Coming up in our next hour, Professor Amos is here. Matt Davis is here. We have the AirHawk Pro, final chance at the lowest price ever in the world ever. But first, we are going to talk about something that is very important, dare I say very serious, and something that I've not had a chance to talk about in a long